remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone, God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. Oh, I'ma cry away. I've cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My it's cold like December. Open my heart to remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high. I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another Sold Out Live, another Sold Out podcast on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button. Sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls, and y'all know we got Music Monday. Y'all see the topics, man. I'm going to go ahead and let my homie go and properly introduce himself.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's me, Dunks, man. I hope everybody's having a good Saturday, man. Not much going on with the sneakers day, man. I guess the most hype that we've seen so far, with these red cements and the St. John's. That's about it so far, man. So I mean, I don't know how the rest of the day is gonna play out, but I mean, for me, it's already 4:16, and I'm knowing for we're all scattered out across the world, but I know for you it's probably a little bit after 7. So I think it's safe to say at this point the sneakers headquarters have shut the doors for the day. So I don't think we're gonna be getting much more. So we can all kind of say we can give this day a thumbs down. And then for what they hyped it up as, because we were thinking, well, we're gonna be getting like the SB4s, the Lost and Founds. We're thinking we're gonna be getting like heavy hitters, like dropping stuff like that. Everybody had their pockets ready, but I mean, we got some dunks. I guess we can say that.
We got the
technically you can say the red cements not even, because they were already scheduled to drop.
Yeah, they were already scheduled. I didn't count that. I know people counted it as a part of like Sneakers Day, but I didn't really count it because I'm like, well, that was already anticipated.
It was already scheduled, so you can't technically count that as the Sneakers Day drop if it was already slotted for the 9th.
True. So pretty much that's what we're going to talk on tonight, by the way, is pretty much Sneakers Day. And also I want to touch on how the influencers, I'm not going to put anybody naming out there in particular, although I am going to share my screen a little bit on a perfect example, but I do not have nothing against the guy or anything. It's just one of those, I see why people got upset over this, and we're definitely going to see what it is, where sometimes if like clickbaiting is what it's called, a little too much just for an extra view or two. And then also we want to touch on, speaking of, Nike them closing their facilities early. I want to talk about there's another like facilities. The Nike Memphis facilities got robbed twice within 2 weeks. So we definitely want to touch on that one, but we'll go straight into the Sneakers Day thing since we're already talking about it. Let me see who all we got in the building. And then I also did 2 polls today about the, ironically, right, the Sneakers Day drop. I only talked about 2 shoes, and it's supposed to be, now I know there was some other little stuff like some Air Maxes dropped in 2, but from what we was rumoring, right, even we saw at one point, and I put it out there too, sorry guys, but again, I said rumor has it, by the way, because what I tell y'all, take this stuff with a grain of salt. They was expecting what, the green Sparks off-white Air Force Ones, right? 850 some pairs. Even if that was going to be on a shock drop, bro, like, come on, man. That didn't sound, did that really sound like a realistic number?
Yes, yeah, exactly. It sound like feasible. Like, obviously that's something like that you are actually going to be able to obtain. 850 pair. That's literally like putting like salt grain. That's putting salt grains and sugar, saying find the salt grains.
Pretty much.
It's like impossible. You're not gonna get. Like that's
all right.
That's it. That's like in the game where it's so big like that. 850 pair. Come on.
That's the best analogy I heard, bro. It's like putting salt in a sugar grain and saying find the salt, bro. Perfect, bro. Man, you the man. Let me see what we got in the building real quick. Also, sign up for that sold out Discord. The link is pinned at the top of the chat of the comment section as well. And sign up. It's free to sign up, man. As you will probably, if you've already signed up, you know what we're kind of already alluding to of how people we already reacted in the Discord, which I appreciate everybody for just working together over there, man. And
Yeah.
definitely one thing you showed me too, where I think it was Divine Photo showed that it was an image of comparing what the red cements to the what was the other ones?
Fire Reds.
The fire red fours. So the red like four cements, and then the fire red fours, like how basically they change flip a few things and boom, you got either shoe. Which to be honest, I've seen Nike do that over the years, and sometimes I fall for it, and sometimes I don't, man. That is what it is. But let's see what we got in the chat. Says Kwame in the building says, yo. We got Manny with the kick says, Europe. What up, Manny? Manny says, Brick Day, I told y'all in advance. Yeah, he been claiming Brick Day all week for the most part. Let's see. Kwame in the building says, yo, Manny. Got Divine Photos in the building says, what's good? What up?
Yo, what's going on?
Man with the kick says, what's good, Kwame and Divine Photos? 100 with the salute. Divine Photos with the salute to Manny. The Slayer in the building says, hola, sneaker familia. What up?
Yo, what's going on?
What up? What up, man? Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out of this joint for show, for show. Let's see. Kwame says, isn't Royal Air Max was an OG colorway? That's got to be the best drop today, in my opinion. You did post
that wasn't on the sneaker. That wasn't on the
that was on a Nike
drop list. But on the sneakers. On the Nike app. That wasn't like on the sneakers day drop list. There were some Air Max, but it was like some Korea. Something like that.
Valid point. And that's another thing too. Good point, Dunks. If it's not technically on the sneakers app, can you technically say it's a part of Sneakers Day? You know, it's the point. We looking all out for sneakers. And then the sad part is they had a whole list of rules. And then I also seen somewhere where they were showing like, it's like they're almost taunting us too. Like I seen afterwards they had something up where they were saying like they were asking us our opinion on how sneakers, what you're doing with Sneakers Day. Are you huddled around your buddies, this, that, and the third, around your phones? And you know damn well why would we be? I'm gonna show that too. I'm gonna show that in a second. But right now, let me get through the rest of the chat, and then I'm gonna cover the poll.
You know what? I almost hit you up last night to be like, "Hey, you trying to do like a live for the Sneakers Day?" You know, I almost hit you up on that shit.
What we gonna do? What? Take a nap?
I was thinking like, you know, we don't know what to expect. We probably gonna be getting some heat. You know, I thought that's how the day was gonna go, but obviously, I mean, we got.
Not trying to say like Manny knows it all, but what Manny was putting out there, I was literally like, I'm gonna say this: he had already sold me about 95% of the way that it's about to be trash, you know. So I was like, yeah, right, you know, like it's I don't know. And then the drop they did with the dunks too, those the white and red joints, yeah, the St. John's. They're okay, and I love red, but it just I don't know. I would have liked to see a nice black and red dunk or something. You know what I mean?
Or drop those Kruger dunks.
Yeah, something like. Yeah, this is my thing. Nike could have easily did what they did today, but if they would have dropped one hype shoe that they know that everybody would go crazy over, I guarantee you would have been like, man. Even if you didn't win, you'd be like, you know what?
I don't think just one shoe would have done it though.
I do.
I mean, it would have been enough, but I mean, people expect for Sneakers Day. People expecting stuff to come back that they haven't seen for they want at least 3 or 4 different shoes. Yeah,
all they had to do, all the shoes that they know people buy and go crazy over, throw a couple of those in the mix. Like throw 2 of those in the mix. Like whatever shoe that was super botted out that everybody wanted, and we just like we're not going that resale route. I'll tell you. Easily, they could have redid like the Tiffany's on there for Air Force One. They could have did the Tiffany's, and they could have did like the Jordan 4 SB, the white and green joints.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on those, man.
I was they did those too, and then throw out something that like a early like joint that's supposed to be already coming out this year. Hit us with that. That's it.
Playoff. They could have did the playoffs.
Yeah, they could have did the playoffs. Shock dropped the playoffs right now. I'd have been like, you know, it was all right. You know what I mean? Even though the rest of the stuff would have been trash.
What are you thinking? The playoffs 210, 200, 210, 220.
I think they're going to be 210.
210, yeah.
210. I don't think they're going to be a hard cop for real. A lot of people don't really respect the OGs like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me hit the rest through the chat real quick. Let's see where we at. Man with the Kick says Memphis getting over on Nike, and they might need to change routes to avoid that BS. Like, you think get like a new location for the warehouse? I mean,
I don't understand why if the headquarters is in Oregon, how come you guys don't have something like close to that, like something like maybe like in Washington State or something like that, you know? Like where it's like really only like one state over where you can ship the product out from there, and then from that main hub it distributes like, you know, throughout, you know, throughout the states. Or have, like I say, have a main, and obviously headquarters in Oregon. They have like a main hub in Washington that'll like cover like that western,
I got it
Midwest, and then have like an East Coast hub that'll cover like that top tip part of the East Coast, Maine, down to like central, like mid Texas. You know.
True. This stuff is also like their stuff. They didn't have these major problems like that or noticeable as notables that they are today. For one, you know, where it didn't, you know, it made sense. And then two, probably back then they looked for the most cost-effective places to save ways to save a nickel and dime. Now they shouldn't have to because they don't made it, so to speak. But at the time, you know, they still had, you know, hadn't really taken off. Especially they didn't know. You know, they believed in Jordan and they did the deal. You know, his mom got everything right, but they didn't know it was going to be, you know what I mean? They who know you can't always predict. You can only just dream. Now, all that stuff that it was going for back then, it's a whole nother ball game now. But at the same time, you should be adapting as things change too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you can't keep throwing the same thing at it, thinking like, oh, it'll fix itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Divine Photo says Nike needs to move their headquarters out of Memphis. Yeah, I mean, where can they really put it though, where they may not have this problem? Because if they put it in a place where, sure, you put it in a place where they are, say it's a place that really need jobs in their area. Nike put them there, pay them more than the average people working there, but still nothing for Nike, of course. But I mean, like, if it's still they got a nickel and diamond and they see what this stuff is, what Nike's getting. Somebody always gonna be like that one person is like, man, F it, and you know, you're gonna have bad eggs wherever you go, so to speak.
I want to throw out another fun fact that people may not know. Not only is the Nike main shipping hub or whatever in Memphis, if you notice, you always get your packages through FedEx because the main FedEx hub is also in Memphis.
Gotcha. I didn't know that. Did not know that.
So that's why everything, obviously, getting from Nike that's coming from Memphis, you're gonna get it most likely through FedEx because the main hub from FedEx is also located in Memphis.
Man. So yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that tonight. Let's see. Divine Photo says, in my opinion, it's probably an inside job. How else would they know the time to go there and pull it off? Oh, definitely. Hey,
but what I want to know at this point, what are they taking?
I mean,
because there's not really anything that the community is really looking for that's gonna get us like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
unless it's gotta be those 8s and shit, you know?
Yeah, but it's still, think about it. It's all profit to them whenever they're getting it for free.
Well, yeah, it's all profit to them, but I'm saying to us, the community, do it really matter? Like, because I mean, at this point, like I say, what are they taking? Because there's nothing really lined up that we're really holding our breath for at this point, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we're not really tripping over it as hard as probably Nike, you know what I mean? Especially because it's nothing like super crazy, but I wanted to be surprised they already don't crack them 11s open.
Because, yeah, like I said, at this point, the only thing I'm thinking that it could be, it will have to be those Terror Squads, the playoff 8s, the Cherry 12s, and, yeah, these, the wannabe DMPs.
Yeah. So,
wannabe, Let's call it the one of BMPs.
basically. Valid.
But I'm still gonna go for them. I can't even lie.
I'm on the fence right now. They keep it 100. Let's see. Kwame says, I'd send bricks to Memphis to write them off at full price if I were Nike, allegedly. So, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's still free for them. So even if they give it to whoever they're gonna give it to for $50, those people turn around and sell it below market, whatever they paid them people for it, and the game's still gonna go.
Well, all it is the same person passing that knowledge on to the next person, and that person. It's like a big ring. It's not this. It's not the same It's not the same person that's doing it, but it's the same group of people. If you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. That's definitely a team. Let's see. Man with the Kick says that part divine. Let's see. Man with the Kick says most definitely it's not a coincidence. Divine Slayer 100 salutes from Manny with the Kicks. Says run it up for the squad. Most definitely. The Slayer says Manny with the Kick salute G. Man with the Kick says Nike gets donkey of the day. I ain't gonna get him. I mean, for this, I guess so pro sneakers day, which I didn't really have my hopes up, and I think a lot of us didn't either. Yeah, we can go and give them that, man. I mean, people were kind of around on their phones, and then especially that little post I seen popping up. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. That was even more annoying. Devon says the SB Dunk should have been the move for sneakers, and trust me, they would have had everyone's attention. Anything to better what the hell they did now. You know what I mean? That stuff was just felt like honestly, it felt no different than like a regular Saturday. If we're gonna keep it 100.
It was.
Yeah. And then let's see. Man with the Kick says they should have done playoff eights and Dunk's April's skate plus the Kobe Reserve Grinch, but limited amount though. I mean, they got, and that's another thing, as you can all see, Nike got stuff in their bag that can really they could do a great sneakers day and be on the level of Adidas, so to speak, when it comes to that type of thing. Well, Nike is ahead of them, but I mean, like, you know, if we're gonna compare Yeezy Day to Sneakers Day, hell, even you got some stuff on the Yeezy Day stuff. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just some slides, they had a little something there for everybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. Nike had their stuff where it's like, who really want that? Kwame says, I think the Dunk Low was OG colorway too, but they need to do more than just that on sneakers. Yeah, for
honestly, at this point now, when I saw those St. John's drop, I was kind of like kicking myself because I'm like, I should have just got those vintage reds when they had them on the shop drop, about a month back.
You wanted those?
I mean, if that was the best that they were going to drop, I was like, I could have just got those vintage reds then.
Yeah, you know? True. Because I mean, that's basically like a dual version of these St. John's.
Yeah.
The Slayer says, bro, that robbery in Memphis definitely an inside job. Come on, son. Shaking my head. Divine Photo says Nike has all the money to hire security, but hell, even that security could be in on it. Fun fact, if y'all didn't, just allegedly, but they could be on it too. Hell, if everybody know there's some money to be made, everybody got a little quick number, and if it's extra on top of what you getting already on what you work, yeah, you know what I'm saying. With inflation going up, me and Dunks was talking about this behind the scenes.
Hey, 3,000 is enough for somebody to risk their life for.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you be
somebody. Somebody will be the lookout for 2,000.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, if all I got to do is look out for 2K, yeah, or if all I got to do is turn the other way,
yeah, exactly.
2,000. Hey, turn your back for 15 minutes. Here's 2,000 on the ground. You can say you found it.
You never saw me. It fell.
Exactly.
It fell
This fell right here.
Exactly.
But
all I know is I was looking this way. They say I looked down. It was it.
Yeah. I know. But I'm saying it's little stuff like that where it's like, especially if you got a board, if your job just is to sit there all damn day.
Shit, motherfucker. Somebody, I know you got kids. I know they got to go back to school. That's it.
Everybody got a price, bro.
Exactly. So,
especially for something so like, well, they gonna get paid. They got insurance. That's what I'm saying, bro. We're not.
Man, bro, you think they be feeling sorry for these Louis Vuitton and Nike when they hit these stores like that? You think they feel sorry for them? No, because they got that merchandise is insured 2 times the value.
Yeah. If anything, just imagine the people that said he's like, really, we're helping them, you know?
I mean, you gotta think, man. All I can say is I know that Louis Vuitton hit that happened in California like a couple weeks back. All I can know is that stuff is out in the streets at this point.
Oh yeah, they already know.
It's out in the streets being worn. Probably somebody done sweated it out already. You know,
I'll give
at
you a perfect example.
well better than everything.
I'll give you a perfect example. When they landed in Coming to America and they went to go into that apartment, when they came back, everybody had their stuff on. That was
Well,
Louis. That was
exactly,
Louis V too.
exactly. They took that stuff back. They took that stuff back to the hood and spread it out. That shit was
Exactly. Actually, they tried to sell it right back to their own stuff to them. They didn't even realize who they stole it from. They didn't even care, you know.
yeah.
Let's see. We got Big Gums Bully Canal in the building says, nah, mine's always UPS. Okay. So it depends on they probably got a little contract with both, to be honest. So I think I've had some through UPS too, but I've had some through FedEx. I've had both, to be honest. Um, Jerry Meriwether, hopefully I'm saying that correctly, says they found one of the mans involved. He had an under-related warrant, and the police found 200K worth of inventory in his house. I definitely got that article up. I saw the Nice Clicks post that. I'm gonna read through that. Thanks for that though, because I really haven't even sat down and read it today. I just know he took some. I know they did something. They found the numbers. Man with the Kick says reverse Grinch's damn autocorrect BS, and I need to reserve them ASAP. We got Brian Williams in the building says, sup, Jay Jones and Dunks. What up?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Well, Manny says, what's up, Brian Williams? All right, cool. Let me share my screen real quick on the poll I did earlier today about the 2 drops we had. I just want to look at the numbers. Like, I don't really look at the numbers until we go live for sure. So, hold on, let me just share my screen on this one real quick. Boom. So, the first one I think I did, I did the Did You Catch a W on the Air Jordan 4 Red Cements. Looked like we got about 755 votes, and it looks like 59% of the people said they stayed asleep, bro. 18% said no.
Honestly, okay, and I think we can all say this.
So majority of the people are asleep on the 4s.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this. This is just pretty much a Palomino repeat. You know?
Yeah, true.
Like if you got the Fire Reds or if you got the Bread 4s, do you really need the Red Cement?
Exactly. See, I got the Bread 4, so I'm like, I don't really need
exactly. So do you really need, like, if you got either one of those, do you really need these Red Cements? You know? Yeah, it's exactly. Just a Palomino just all over again, you know?
Yeah. So, true. If you got these or you got the opposite of these right here, do you really need them? You know what I mean?
It's like, I think it was Divine who had said it. He said if you got the Mochas or the Travises, that's pretty much that's all people really checking for, you know, when it comes to really like ones, you know.
Exactly.
And so it's kind of the same with the 4s. If you got the Bread 4s, if you got the Fire Red 4s,
exactly.
Because then like I say, and then if you really go beyond just those 2 classics,
yeah.
I mean, well, obviously you can put the white cements in there too, you know.
White cements are my favorite 4s, by the way.
Mine too, personally. Bread 4s. Then the white cements.
It's the opposite for me.
But if you can even go beyond those classics, and then now we're tapping into the Travis and the Off-Whites.
Yeah.
So you know, these are just some unneeded 4s, kind of like the Canyons. You know, even though I would still, you know, take the Canyons.
I take the Canyons on sale, but I don't think I'll pay.
At this point, still, yeah. I mean, at this point, yeah, me too. That's how I feel.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna pay resale for them, but I mean, let's just say I'm like, man, I'm itching for a shoe. If I can get it for a retail or less, I'll take it.
If I'm itching for something, like you say, yeah, and if I'm itching for something that's different, then that's definitely where I want to go. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Because that purple is kind of gonna be kind of hard to pull off. You know?
Yeah. And what was the other shoe that Devon said that's pretty much the opposite of these right here, these red cements?
No, he said about the Mochas. He said about
but he did. He also in the Discord earlier he had posted that in there. Remember?
Oh, the fire. It was just the Fire Reds.
The Fire Reds.
It was the Fire Reds versus these. So I'm saying, yeah, if you got the Fire Reds, the Bread 4s,
yeah,
you don't need these.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, if you want to go beyond that, like I say, you can go to the Travises and the Off-Whites.
True. Manny says facts dunks. Manny with the kick says bread fours for me all day. Okay,
Oh,
I guess.
exactly. Oh,
All right,
yeah.
I'll be the lone wolf. I'll be the
Yeah.
lone wolf. Um, Either way though, to be honest, either pair you can't go wrong with. We're gonna keep it real.
The cements, the
Nope.
fire reds, or the breads.
Yeah, the white cements is gonna be number one for me. Then the breads. Either
Yeah.
or. It's kind of like whenever you talk about which is the best 11. Is it the
The bread.
Concords or the breads?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, that's a debate and an argument all day long within itself.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kwame says, I'm still mad. I missed those canyons. Haven't looked at their resale in a while. I haven't glanced at them either. I probably
Me
check.
neither, Kami, but I feel like that, I feel like it's obviously I want them, but I feel like it's something we could get, honestly. Like, it wouldn't hurt your pockets.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, not Kwame, the big spender, fucking
But,
the Gucci,
man,
the
you know,
Gucci Louis Prada. Yeah,
and then the top haze.
yeah.
I like those. I just don't really
The
like
top haze out. It wasn't for me.
I just don't like how they look like uh glittery. You know what I'm saying?
They don't do nothing for me, bro. You can have them shits. You can have them, and they're not. And it's at the end, let me clarify this too. Any four is gonna get looked at, and that's at the end of the day. This is what this shows you that even these red cements still sold out now. It's still a four at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a four. And you can think about the ones we had. The what was the frozen moment fours that dropped a week, 2 weeks ago? That was the ladies joint. Those sold out too. It's those four silhouettes. You don't play with that.
And you know what? If it wasn't for the chrome tabs and stuff, that would actually be a nice shoe. You know,
It is a nice shoe.
It is. I just wasn't feeling the chromed out tabs and stuff.
So without the chrome, it would have been excellent. But just with the chrome, it's just good. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because I liked how they had the white. Then they had like the little, like the off-white little suede on the toe cap. You know, I like that. And I feel like if they would just done like the white tabs, or just like done like the white tabs or something, it would have been good. But then it would have kind of been crossing over into the pure monies. You know?
Yeah. Pure Monies.
The Pure Monies, they had the chrome on them too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I believe so. No, the pure Monies, I think, just had
It's just all white.
Yeah, they just all white. I'm gonna look them up just to confirm real quick. But yeah, I'm almost positive. But I haven't looked at them in a while. Hold on, I'm gonna pull them up and just share them on the screen real quick. The Pure Monies, because I want to double check. I thought they was all white, but
That's what I'm surprised that you don't got. I thought that you would have the Pure Monies.
I think I was debating at one point on those, but like I just got over them really. Let me see if I can pull them up. Yeah, it's an all white joint from 2017 is the last time. They did one in 2006, but they're all white. Oh, I know why you think it's chrome. Let me share my screen with this for the people who don't remember these joints. I know why you thinking the wings was chrome. It was the wing tips, the tip parts, the part that the shoestring go through. That part's chrome, not the whole wing though. The old shoe is all white, but just where the laces go that hold it at the top of the wing, that's the chrome part. Yeah, if you want to look it up real quick for yourself, but you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's still a dope shoe, and then the Jumpman on the back was chrome. Yeah, the Jumpman on the back was chrome.
It's just too basic of a shoe for me for it to be going for $600.
Yeah,
$600. In your size, $660. My size, over $1,000.
And this is my thing too. Even this photo, think about this. How many wears you even back then? How many? even if you keep.
I already know you going with that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Even if you keep your shoes super duper clean, you clean them after every joint. I guarantee if we look at a pair of these now, I guarantee you if they're not extremely dirty and or beat up, they're yellow to death. So I mean, really, I'm not giving you no 600 for this. You know what I'm saying?
At best, them motherfuckers should be sitting at.
I'll give you 3.
About 3, exactly. Yeah, about 3 at best.
Yeah, 3 and get the hell out of my face. You know what I mean? 3 and thank you for taking these off my hands that were gonna fall apart on me.
That dude, this literally the only thing they did was just the these what was it, the frozen moments,
Yeah,
right? It's just the pure money's on sports mode, pretty much, man. They just added a little more detail with that chromed out shit and put that little suede toe cap and said, hey, you know,
yeah. I mean, it's yeah. The only did they chromed out the entire wing, and then that it's like a dull. I don't even know how to even describe the color. It's not white, but it's not like gray either. It's kind of like it's kind of weird. It says light iron is the colorway they're calling it, but I mean, what the hell is an iron? You know what I mean? I guess I get it. I don't know. Um, Jordan Brand and the colors naming scheme sometimes just be a little bit much.
yeah, and I don't get the pure money out of that shoe.
Yeah, I don't get the concept on that. I'm gonna pull up the Canyon purples real quick just to see what the price are going for. Actually, ironically, according to StockX, these are going to be low retail.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't be really doing too well.
Yeah, and it's a women exclusive, so I would have to go for a well, you can just choose my size, but in women's it's 11 and a half. Let me see. If I choose my size, 275, 276. So 275 ish, so around that much. So right at about 300 for them. I don't want them that bad, but if they was to drop a little bit more, I could take them. You know
Okay.
what I mean? I don't know if I want to give them. I know, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna give them 300 for it. And what
Yeah.
was retail on them? Retail was 200. So I mean, but if you think about it though, that's really 276. That's right at retail, basically.
I
That's
mean, man,
like
yeah, I think now you got to add on your fees and your shipping.
fees,
So,
shipping. That's the
so
one thing I like about eBay. Sorry for the shameless plug is you just got to think about shipping and tax. There's no hidden fees. FYI, just
but
punch.
they do the little authentication.
That's already a part of the joint. They already got them taken care of. That's not extra is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
That's not extra. So again, eBay been to be fair, eBay's been one of the global markets to sell every damn thing for a long time, and they've been around for a very long time. So they can take a lot of the costs that some of these guys can't take. And Nike's accepted them for what it is because there's really no liability risk at all for Nike or eBay for that matter, until they start doing the authenticity guarantee. But at the same time, really there still was no liability majorly for them.
Yeah.
And,
A couple returns here and there. You know.
and to be fair, if the eBay is one of those still platforms where the customer's always right situations. We're gonna keep it 100. Let me go back to the other poll we did for the St. John's. Got 357 votes for that, and it looks like I put up there. Looks like 59% said no, they didn't catch a W. 11% did catch a W, and 30% says they're only into Nike SBs. So pretty much they wasn't gonna go for them unless it's a Nike SB. So these are just regular dunks, by the way, which is not a bad thing. But
That still kind of get me kind of like heated.
how come?
I don't know, man, because like I say, coming from like where a world where at one point uh Nike SBs were looked at as that's not real Nike, and why you wearing those? You know what I'm saying? To
Yeah,
now the whole world trying to be tapped into what SBs are, when you know when the people who've been rocking SBs for the last 15 years when they came out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. SBs just Nike SBs just hold a different place in my heart, different than just standard Nike. You know, because
yeah.
they're coming from a place where at one point they were made fun of.
It's
You know,
crazy.
to the point now where that's like I say, where you get comments like that.
It's funny though, because it took me a minute to remember that Nike SBs was their own thing, and
Yeah,
then Nike Dunks was their own thing. They just, the Nike SB Dunk is different from an actual Nike SB, by the way, like slightly. I think
yeah.
they just did a name change, but
SB Dunk. No, the SB Dunk is like more slim, like obviously to the Dunk style. You know.
yeah, it is because when it's just the Nike SB, they're more bulkier.
Fun fact: the Supremes that just came out, they're SB. They're not dunked as big.
Mm, didn't know that. Did not know that. I didn't pay that close attention to it. Um, I looked at them, but I didn't even go for them. And then you guys said it was botted anyway.
Mhm.
Um, let me touch on the chat real quick. Let's see. Um, let's see. Kwame says I will definitely take some bread fours when they come out. Divine Photo
Yeah.
says,
Oh, yeah, speaking, we go back to. So, are you still where you at about the reimagined force?
yeah,
Okay. All right.
I'm
Just
not changing. I saw that.
okay. Okay. We'll see in February.
We'll see. I'm not changing. I'm good because no, that's not unless something unique stands out about that shoe. But what I'm seeing right now, it's not doing nothing for me.
Man, what they should do is if they're not gonna drop the off white fours, the off white bread fours, at least take that clear tab and put it on the reimagines.
Yeah, but we'll
And
see.
that'll make it stand out, and it'll be something different that'll get your attention. At least you know.
I believe Nike holds on to them things in the chamber just in case somebody try to get like one of these other shoe companies started to take
I feel
off.
like that'd be overkill with the bread fours if they were to do something like that.
But I'm saying like they,
Reimagine, then do an off white. You know.
yeah, they're not going to drop it without no type
I mean,
of.
they did it with the ones, so you can't really, you know.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to drop those though unless they see like some major competition coming out of their way.
Or what,
Right
that's
now,
gonna have to be Kanye come up with a completely different silhouette.
yeah,
That's
that's what I'm
that's the
saying.
only thing that at this point that will shake the market, shake the sneaker world. You know.
Exactly. So Nike don't have no I highly doubt they put them joints in production. They probably stopped it.
Yeah, those shits have been vaulted.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me hit the chat again. Let's see. Divine Photo says Nike really going hard on killing the Jordan 4s like they did the Jordan 1s. I mean, I ain't gonna say they killing them. I think that they are dropping. Those are the most they drop.
Because we're supposed to be getting those military greens too, right? Here soon.
I haven't seen them on the radar. They're supposed to be coming this month or
I no, not this month, but I don't know if it's later this year. But I know that there's supposed to be more fours coming.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna say they killing them, but at the same time, a lot of people like me who stick to just the original colorway, so I'm okay if it's not no real like, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
I'm all right, but I get why you would think that. Let's see. Kwame says retail LV shoes same as resale on any hype hype Nike.
I'm
Okay.
not even gonna lie, hey, Kami, I'm gonna take a page out of your book, bro. But you know, when I can get the funds comfortable to spend and get some permission from my girl, I'm thinking I'm gonna try to pull the trigger on the pair of those Louis Vuittons also.
I keep it 100 on my Gucci fits. Just fun fact: the Gucci fit and that Gucci bag, those videos I did, I
Yeah.
saved for 6 months a piece for those joints. Before, let's say
Say,
let me put it this way: I saved for 6 months, so when I spent it, I wouldn't miss it.
I mean, it's obviously if I want to go that way, it's gonna be between like I say, it's gonna be between some Louis Vuittons, the Dior B22s. Hell, at this point, I've been looking back at them. I'll even take the B23s. Those are the Chucks.
Okay.
Uh, but you know, they're pretty much all in that same price range. So you know, if I'm gonna be dropping like that $1,200, $1,300, you know, I'm gonna I want it to be something I'm gonna want, and those are like some three pair that's in that range that I've been looking at, you know.
Yeah, true.
But obviously, that's gonna come down the road. I want to get a couple of my you know, classics out of the way first. I think I want to actually I think I want to start working on getting some fours in my collection, you know.
You got some fours, right? You ain't got the fours in yet.
I have any fours?
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know. Yeah,
I have any fours. I mean, I've had fours in the past. I've actually had the bread fours, probably about 6 or 7 years back.
I'm gonna
Uh,
just say this: when you get them, be prepared, and y'all chat back me up. Go ahead and just take the laces out and relace them immediately for comfort because they had them joints coming in laced like
the only thing that I don't like about the bread, specifically the bread fours, is the terrible paint job.
mine holding up though. But I mean, I be taking care of the joints though.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess obviously it's a heavy wear, but you know, really, I just want the cements, the breads, and the fire reds, and then that's pretty much it for me for the fours. And like, just if I want to, like I said, just just want to have some fun for shits and giggles. You know, I'll go outside, like I say, grab those canyons, grab a couple little other here and there pairs they did.
True. So I got a post up on the screen, and it's on your sneakers app. If y'all haven't been in there yet, they did a poll themselves. They said, "How are you celebrating Sneakers Day?" And there's three options.
Well,
Go
you
ahead.
try to be funny, huh?
Yeah, basically everybody's like, "Yo, is this a joke?" Says sneaker shopping IRL. What for? What though? What? And then it says gathered around the sneakers app with your friends. Yeah, Dunks thought about it. I'm glad that you rethought about it, and because we would have been very disappointed by myself to concentrate on getting them. Yeah, either one of these options. Like honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see they need another option because it should be the next option should be what sneakers day. If you ask me, because it felt like a regular day on the job. Now, another thing that I do want to point out real quick, and I got it sharing up on my screen. I did see a post up on Twitter when I was just searching, preparing for the live, doing my research, prepping up for you guys. Is a person did post, and I saw it got retweeted. Is they're having a problem with influencers that was clickbaiting, hyping people up for like stuff that apparently was gonna supposed to be anticipated, like those green sparks. One sneaker YouTuber, and I'm not gonna say no names or anything. Y'all see him up on the screen. They was holding up Chicago's white cements, like you know what I mean. Jordan when like Spidey Universe joints. So homie in the post wrote, "This is what heartless engagement farming looks like. There was never any actual info or data to support any of this BS. Be very careful who you're following and supporting, as some people only care about their numbers and spit nonsense to boost. They legit."
Man, whatever. It's not that far if you click on it.
Um, True, but I get it. It can be deceiving. It can be
deceiving, but hey, I mean,
and then
you know,
he ended it off where he says they legit put up they pull out Bunloyant lies to boost their engagement and revenue. Why do I care? Question mark. He says because I actually care about the sneaker community and hate to see people get excited over their shameful nonsense. So
I get that part too.
I mean, I see both parts. And then the person that he actually was referring to, he actually responded. He says, "Watch the video, bro." He said, "I saw the St. John's. I said the St. John's is what's dropping with stock numbers. I just clicked on your channel. Hopefully you can get some engagement." And he laughed at him. That's kind of not cool. But at the same time, he did come for this guy first from what I'm getting out of this. This is my thing. While in the video, you may be putting out all the accurate information, but that thumbnail had a lot of people, thinking differently. And maybe I can't get mad at the influencer for doing this. You know what I mean? But at the same time, the other person, you got to take it with a grain of salt. But I see both sides. I have no dog in this fight, so I'm not gonna say who's right or wrong. But I see both ways for sure. You know what I mean? And like you said, is he really wrong for it though? Let's see. He responded to him. He said, "So the Air Yeezys, Lost and Found, and white
Yeezys."
Yeah, he's this is what he's putting up. Now the guy didn't have that in the thumbnail now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Yeezys.
He didn't have a Yeezys, but he did have a Lost and Founds and White Cement 3.
Yeah.
He said, was just a coincidence that it was on the thumbnail that got people to click. You actually hadn't initially to back up the massive restock title. Oh yeah, because he put massive restock in the quotations. He says, "I'd rather have zero engagement and still be able to look myself in the mirror instead of this dude and his feelings about Sneakers Day, bro."
Exactly, bro. For some shit you probably wasn't gonna hit for.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I see why he feels some type of way about what the sneaker YouTuber did, but at the end of the day, bro, like you mad about. You got to take this out. You can't take that out on him.
He's not Nike. He's just reporting what he sees.
Yeah, he was making his best educated guess. Which again, what did I tell you all the time? Like, and I'm not defending a YouTuber either. But I'm saying at the end of the day, I say you got to take it with a grain of salt, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I'll be right back. All right.
All right, cool. Yeah. But it's like I said, like with this type of stuff, you got to take it with a grain of salt, bro. Like you can't just go like off of like what we say sometimes, because I'm out here just like, if y'all notice, like I always say allegedly, what if, rumor has it, you know, not just to only just cover myself, but at the same time it's like, yo, just in case, because I don't work for Nike. I always put out there that I do not work directly for Nike, so you're not gonna know every single thing. And why Dunks, I think, is using the bathroom. I'm going to touch on the rest of the chat real quick. Let's see, where did I leave off at? Let's see. Manu the Kick says, dead ass Divine and Nike. We can we get some 10s or 14s? We definitely haven't seen no 10s in a while. I don't know, man. I feel like, yeah, I think 1s and 4s they know as their bread and butter. You know what I mean? But it would be nice to see. And I think we're always going to see 1s, 4s, and 11s every year. You know what I mean? Because I think those are their bread and butters. Man of the Kick says, at least I'm on year 10s and Union 14s. I could see I'm on my year 10 before I could see I'm on my year 14, but I could or Union 14, but I could definitely see I'm on my year 10. Let's see. We got Kwame says eBay authenticity shipping is $14.95. I just ordered my first pair on eBay. Okay, yeah, that's why I said the shipping and stuff. There's no hidden fees. It's just you just pay the shipping and taxes. Yeah. Man with the Kick says, let's get it, Kwame. And what you get, fans? Kwame says Hyper Royal Jordan 1's been wanting them for a minute, and eBay hit me with a discount coupon. And that's another thing I like about eBay too. If they need to move some sales, they won't hesitate to hit you with like a coupon that lasts for like a week or so, like for like 10 to 15% off. And they know at that point you're probably gonna jump through the roof. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Mr. Dunks. I'm just reading through the chat.
Yeah.
It says Man with the Kick says, read that one. Says Man with the Kick says, sheesh, those are Chris fams. Go hard. He said Jahard. Let's see. Kwame says, thanks. Luckily, the price came down a bit. Resell on the 2. Now I'm gonna need the turbo greens next. We got Divine Photos, military blue 4s. I think you muted yourself. I think you hit mute. Dunks.
Oh shit.
Oh, all right, you back. Yeah, I could tell because it got like a little too quiet. I was like, yo, I think you muted yourself. Was you saying something?
I think I was probably talking to my girl at that point.
Oh, my bad, bro.
No,
Yeah, then it says Divine Photo says military blue 4s next year too. I think I need those military blue 4s. I think I need those. I mean, I know I don't have them, but I'm saying like I may actually go for those. Says after the military blue 4s, no more 4s for me. Let's see. Men of the Kick says no problem, and for sure Hyper Royal going to go perfect with the Dior pants also. Let's see. Divine Photo says I know that what you're talking about, the olive craft Jordan 4s.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's what Dunks is talking
yeah,
about.
I said the military. Yeah.
Let me pull them up. I'm gonna see if I can pull them up. They're called an olive craft.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna pull them up just so I think I know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna just see if I can get a visuals too. I'm gonna share my screen on it. Give me like 2 seconds because I think
remember they did the first ones, the craft 4s.
Oh,
Like
they don't have
about a year back, year and a half back at this point.
Yeah,
Now
they're
they got
on.
olive
They're not
craft.
on stock. I'm gonna just put them regular in Google and see if I can pull up an image. I think we've seen these before. Yeah. I'm gonna share my screen so everybody know what we're talking about. Give me like 2 seconds here, and boom, these right here. These are those olive crafts, the craft olive 4s. And I see why you looking at them, Dunks. I see exactly why you want to call military 4s should be what they're called. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It definitely got like a super like military-ish like vibe to them. They're dope. I think there will be a good time for fall/winter too.
Yeah.
That greenish and blackness. Like honestly, this would be a cheat code for if Union just slapped their logo on it. Pause. But
no, I mean to be honest, yeah.
If Union just slapped like their logo, like their little hint, like that little tag with like Union LA joint on it, that's an easy win. Easy. I can see how you can scream all that into this shoe. That would be definitely dope with that. So yeah, appreciate that, Divine, getting us keeping us on up to date, getting me and Dunk straight. Brian Williams says this whole
It kind of looks like the undefeated.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that it gives me that vibe too. It definitely does look like the undefeated.
Are you gonna go for these?
Uh, um,
I'm thinking about it honestly.
I'll say this: I'm on the fence. I
I
don't
like
want to.
that green, man. I wish they would have put the actually put Nike
Oh,
Air on the
if
back
that
though.
if that would have been a easy, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. They have a jump man on the back. That always slows me down. But looking at the back of the shoe, it's not green. It's like a brownish type of thing. Like it's not a bad shoe though, bro. Like it's a nice. It'll be a nice, good, like not necessarily a beater for, but a four where if you don't want to wear your super good fours, this is a good like shoe that you can't. It ain't gonna you ain't people gonna still respect. You know what I mean? The
I'm saying yeah, it's definitely a Union undefeated vibe.
Hell yeah. More undefeated for me now that I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
More undefeated. Super dope.
Yeah, 'cause they got the undefeated fours like that anywhere already.
Yeah, true. True. Appreciate Divine Photos. Um, let's see. Brian Williams says the whole thing sneaker game is unnecessary and ridiculous. Stealing slash resale. Resale's always been a part of it, and I've always said it's
It's
about
always gonna be.
yeah, and it's always gonna be. I've always said it's about how you resell at the end of the day, bro. And like I said, I'm not here to say like it should go away because I wouldn't have some of the shoes I had if I didn't be able to go on that resale market. Now,
My brother swears against resale, and I'm telling him, like honestly, like that's really the only way you're gonna be able to obtain like a lot of these shoes. You know,
I've always said it's about how you resell, and also, and I see where you're coming from as well, Brian. And reselling is ridiculous. Stealing in general is ridiculous. I'm not gonna argue on that one. I agree with that one. But as far as the resale market, I just missed the back in the day, and y'all sign off if y'all remember this. Back in the day, if you did miss a shoe and you was gonna go get it for resale, one, it used to be extremely easy to can tell the difference between a real and a fake like that compared to nowadays. That's what made reselling also not as bad as it does today. Because back in the day, like like you can like you could even look on people like oh that ain't the real. They don't got that. Now you gotta like you need black light, you need everything. But you used to be able to tell the difference between a real and a fake, and also the person you was getting them from, they always had, hey, yeah, I got them from here. I got X amount of pair. They had it was more.
well, most likely even at that point, everything came with a receipt because it was physical storefront bought. Like there wasn't really many online outlets to buy from.
And if you also think back in the day, sneakers app wasn't a thing until
That's what I'm saying.
2015.
So I'm saying there wasn't
2015.
really many online outlets to buy from. Like everything was footwork bought, you know. So they most
Yeah.
likely had that receipt, so you know it was authentic. The only real thing that I guess you could consider prior, like you say, prior to sneakers, was like East Bay and shit. You know, that was like mail order. You know,
Yeah.
that
When
was
I
like the
say
first thing I can remember.
and the person you was getting them from, like they was taxing, but it was like it would used to be just anything from an extra 50 to like worst case scenario where like something they know you wanted, like Christmas time, they'll throw 100 on it.
Like I said, say like this. Let's just use for an example in today's times. Say where you would say like, well, you would get like Jordans that would come out. Like I say, obviously, because his name was attached to it, you're gonna pay, like I say, with Kobe's and Jordans, you're gonna pay at most 100 more than what the shoe is, and that's only because those names are attached to it. Not now where you're paying damn near 2 times what the shoe cost.
Yeah.
To get the shoe. Like at most back then, yeah, you would probably paid $100 more. It's only because Kobe name attached to it. Only because Jordan's name is attached to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, now it's crazy, man. You got shoes of people who don't even play basketball, never even stepped on a basketball court, and their shoe never even stepped on a skateboard, and their shoes are going for $300-400 more than what they came out with.
Oh
And I
yeah.
mean, I'm sure you could take the hints on who I'm referring to when I say that they never stepped on basketball courts and on a skateboard.
I mean, you could say that to a lot of people, about a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course.
I'll say what kills me though sometimes is I see, and I appreciate every view and every sub and everything, but some of the times whenever I do read through the comments and the person like, hey, yeah, is he gonna? You think he's going up in resale value? You think he's flippable? You think like it's cool, like, but sometimes I can tell who really the sneakerheads and who really not.
That's what kind of like I kind of was noticing that about these sheets, you know.
Yeah,
That's what people were banking on. They were banking on that these things were gonna be a big sell, and they were gonna bring, be something that they can get is gonna be able to be a quick flip for some money. But we've already said it, and it's been proven. We've seen it before our own eyes. Like 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 pretty much the people who's over off white now, like, it's done. Like, unless you guys drop some of that stuff that Virgil had in the vault, then I mean nobody's really checking for it. And Drake said it best. You know.
yeah. I mean, they're still checking for it. It ain't Air Force One mid. Ain't nobody finna just off rip check for it. And those spikes.
So if that would have came in an off white, if it would have came in a low, you think that would have done better?
Oh yeah, I said that in the video. Like,
Even with all the stuff that it has on it,
minus the spikes.
no, I'm gonna say no, because it would have been the same shoe just in the low.
Nah, you gotta take the spikes off. Take the spikes off and off the bottom. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna even front. I take some all white mids.
I'm good.
I can't even lie. I take some all white mids.
I'm good. I'm good. At the mids, I'm good. Let me hit the chat real quick, and then we're gonna transition real quick to the Nike Memphis facilities robbed twice within 2 weeks to close things out. Gonna be on this joint for roughly about another 15 minutes or so. Let me just hit through the chat real quick. Let's see. Kwame says, luckily read that one. Let's see. I think we said Divine Foe says, we read that one. We read the Brian Williams. It says, Kwame says, the Dior monogram, a serious fit. I don't wear it often, though. I don't want to stain it. Respect that. I feel you. Manny says, stop the clickbait, shaking my head, and keep it 100 gets more views and likes. I feel like there's a mixture of both, but at the same time, that one, I will say this, to be fair, homie did go a little bit overboard on the thumbnail. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
and on the comeback,
yeah, and on the comeback, he did go a little hard too. But at the same time, like I said, I see where both parties going in. He's doing what he's got to do, and the other person saying it is misleading and it can be annoying. But I guess I've just been so used to seeing it over the years. Sometimes you just know. I'm that person where when I look at something, what I tell you, if it sounds a little too good to be true, 9 times out of 10 it is. Like that green spark situation with those off-white Air Force Ones that was floating around today. That one I already knew. I'm like, I'm gonna be honest, that sound like somebody just was bored and made this shit up in their house. 850 pairs. Come on, bro. That right there already had me like, I don't know all about that. And then one person in Discord actually was checking all the sites that they could.
And even still, that's kind of funny because 850 pair. That seemed like almost like some shit where Nike's be like, oh, hey, we almost forgot we had these.
Yeah.
Right? Like they just find some random 850 pair.
Yeah, that don't sound right. It didn't, like I said, it just didn't sound right to begin with. Let's see. Amanda with the Kick says, no doubt, and only for special occasions. Let's see. Divine Photo says, let's be real. Some YouTubers do things for clickbait and have misleading titles. This is true. A lot of them do. A lot of people say I be doing it, but low key, I think everybody don't got it down to the drip, flip, or skip things. You know, I'm just giving my opinions on the shoe, but I'm not really rating it. Like when I do a review, I actually put it in there. So I have been called out for this a lot too. And I think it was Dunks. You was asking me this yesterday. Am I still getting people still taking shots at me? Like, not so much anymore. Because
that was Sunny.
That was Sunny. Okay, cool.
I'm still on that thing. I'm still on the whole, like where they say something disrespectful is grounds for you to say something disrespectful back. You know, like, and I get where you come from too, or like every action don't deserve a reaction.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. That time when that person took.
Oh yeah, exactly. I'm still on that. It kind of goes hand in hand of what Sonny said. Are people still commenting on your videos? You know, and I'm just like, I mean, yeah, they still comment. If they still being disrespectful, then hey, They
Yeah,
disrespectful back, man. Like this dude did right here. I mean, now when the dude didn't really say the guy who commented is saying disrespectful, but the creator did.
yeah, in that situation. And what Dunks is talking about with me, everybody, is I whenever I do get a disrespectful thing, I'll post it in the Discord. They said something, I just laughed at it, whatever, and kept it moving. I did say something, but I didn't get disrespectful back with him. And then Dunks, obviously being my homie, Dunks, if I'll put it this way, I know for a fact when it's time to ride and like whatever, Dunks gonna do what he gotta do and most likely jump before I do. So Dunks went back and he wasn't even talking to them. He basically just pointed out something direct. He took a shot at them and I told him to chill out. He's like, hey, whose side you on? I'm like, man, it ain't that. You know what I'm saying? I always, just trying to calm Dunks down, but I wasn't mad. You got it seemed like you got frustrated for me for saying anything. Like
That's straight dumping. I ain't playing, man.
it remind me definitely like my Dunks is my brother, but you remind me basically like my actual like other brother. He that would be him,
Oh yeah.
Only difference is I definitely know you got more sense than them, and I'm gonna just leave it at that,
Oh,
But at the end of the day, yeah, some YouTubers or some influencers do a bit much. You know what I mean? Kwame says there's some people go too hard with clickbait, but most just reporting what they see on Twitter or whatever. Exactly. That's what I just said.
well, and what I don't these are ones that get me. I like when they do when they say, yeah, stick around to the end of the video and you can win your size in the OG1 black toe lows, like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I could just go to the Nike store and go pick them up myself.
Well, what they're trying to do when they do that is make sure people watch the entire video. Because a lot of these people, and I'm not one of them, sure, I do make a little bit from YouTube, but again, I told y'all 100 times, it's not quit your day job money for me. And maybe those guys get something different, but YouTube also is it factors in a lot of things other than just subscriber count and views. What they want is that watch time. That's what brings in, that's what helps, the watch time or people actually gravitating. And, most of my videos are 5 minutes long, so I'm trying, honestly, I got
people that's getting 100% views every time.
Yeah, but it's still not like a long watch time either. Like honestly, I know some YouTubers say I'm only gonna take up a few minutes of your time. No, I'm literally trying to like, hey, this the shoe, this what I know about it. You going for it, this what I think of it. Boom. It's simply telling a story, a beginning, middle, and end. And I don't need some shoes that I'm super excited about, or if I'm frustrated, yeah, I'll go long. Some videos like if I'm doing a weekly sneaker rotation, those gonna be, if I'm lucky, if I can get those at 10 minutes, you know what I mean? But I'm also explaining my day to you guys as well. And a lot of people have been feeling the weekly sneaker rotation, so I continue to bring them more. So appreciate that. But yeah, some of the clickbait stuff can go too far. And I don't do that whole contest thing either. If I was to do it, I'm not gonna say not stick around to the end of the video, but I'm not gonna say like sign up here, this tag 2 friends, this and the third. Whenever they do those type of contests, I'm like, I'm not tagging 2 friends. One, only person I know to tag is Dunks, and he already know about it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like
yeah,
you know how I am. Like my own dad tell me all the time. Like, only person I remember friend you really having is Dunks. But he's gonna call you by your real name. But that's what I'm saying. Like, pretty much it. And my mom would say the same thing. Never had really many to really tag to begin with. But we're gonna keep it moving on through the rest of this real quick, and then we're gonna go on this to wrap it up these last 10 minutes. Let's see. Manu the Kick says facts, Kwame. It's mad corny and a little bit is all right, but doing 20 videos on cap though. Kwame says I can see those as
on cap. I do 20 videos on cap while you doing 20 cap cut videos.
Yeah. Oh God. Kwame says I can see those undefeated fours too as undefeated fours too. Okay, cool. So we on the same page. Says the Jumpman doesn't bother me on certain colorways, like that pair looked fine. Yeah, that one looked fine, but that Nike check on the back of those joints would be excellent. You know what I mean? I'm gonna just keep it 100. I was still gonna take. I think everybody would prefer the Nike check, but I get what you're saying, Kwame. The Jumpman logo, you're not gonna mind.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. I mean, certain, like I say, if it has like a certain There's a colorway that's gonna pop and hit. It kind of pulls from the Jumpman being on the back anyway. You know, like I say, obviously, like with these, with like the Canyons, the Pure Monies, the Frozen Moments. Those are ones where the shoe itself draws more attention. So you're not people are gonna really be looking at it for what's on the back. They're gonna know automatically it's a Jordan 4. But like I said, because those are certain and those are very distinct colors, it kind of pulls away from that back tab.
True.
You just kind of appreciate the shoe for what it is.
True. Let me read through this article real quick. We're gonna transition to the Nike Memphis facilities robbed twice within 2 weeks. I'm gonna speed through this article real quick. It says sneaker thieves strike again as yet another robbery took place on Nike Memphis facilities, making this the second time in 2 weeks that the grounds have been ransacked. Nike's Memphis facilities have been a consistent target for sneaker thieves at $400,000 worth of Nike merchandise was stolen from the North Memphis facility just last month. Damn. So now this time it's 200. So Nike's that's like what $600 worth of inventory. If we're gonna do a quick math.
Almost a whole Eminem in lost inventory.
Eminem. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good. I watched that joint, man. But that was funny. Says the latest robbery in North Memphis saw thieves escape with $200,000 worth of Nike products from the employee store, while others only a week prior, Nike South Memphis Railroad Yard experienced a break-in per Fox 13 Memphis. So this one was actually at an actual outlet store, and the one was actually from their actual rail yard.
Store.
Yeah.
They probably only got $200,000 of inventory in the outlet store.
They probably do, but it ain't nothing we probably, like you said earlier, it's probably something we're not gonna go crazy over, bro. If we're gonna keep it 100. It says, according to the Memphis police, thieves broke into the Nike employee store at around 4 a.m. and fled with about $200K in merchandise on September 7th.
Will they take hella tech, please?
I mean, basically. I mean, that stuff, if you think about it, it could easily add up in
$200,000 though. God damn!
They probably had about 3 or 4 guys with them. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But Billy, it's not by herself. Like you said, it's probably at least 4 or 5 people with them. And
it have to be more than that to take $200,000 worth.
Yeah, exactly.
Jeez.
Yeah,
this is almost like a whole. That's almost like a whole semi with the inventory.
Yeah. It says, at the time of the robbery, a security guard was on break.
Yeah, exactly.
I couldn't help it.
When your lunch break? What you want for lunch?
Yeah. What you want for lunch?
When your lunch break?
What you want for lunch? By the time you come back, you won't even notice we were here.
But all you know is that you were eating lunch over there.
Wow. Man, we kind of called this earlier, though. You know what I mean? When we kind of spoke
on lunch break, so conveniently while this robbery was going on.
As we said, when she heard a loud boom, all right, I'm gonna keep it moving again because
she took one more bite, then got up.
Yeah, a loud boom. Saw a man open a storage trailer door behind the storage. She then called her supervisor, and police responded. When officers arrived, they saw 5 cars at pickup trucks speeding away from the store. They didn't go after them. Just let them drive off into the light. It says, at the time, suspects from the North Memphis robbery had not been identified, but on August 30th, 5 men were arrested following in the South Memphis incident. Okay, so they ain't got the guys from this one, but from the people who did the one in North Memphis with the trailer, or the South Memphis incident where they got it actually on the yard, they got 5 people.
They can't. The North people got to stay out because how they going to bail the South people out?
Wow. So you think they all probably somewhat tied together?
I say it's not the same people doing it, but it's the same group of people doing it.
Says the investigation began when one of the suspects cut a hole in a fence to gain access to the rail yard where the target boxcars. A security guard on duty at the time had noticed suspicious activity and discovered a boxcar filled with various piled upon Jordan brand sneakers. When the officer arrived to the scene, they found two cell phones left behind by the suspects. How they conveniently leave the cell phones behind? They gotta be like probably like track phones anyway.
Say some burners, yeah, some
Yeah,
burners.
some burner phones. Memphis law enforcement utilized spike straps to apprehend the suspects on New Horn Lake Road and Rivergate Road in South Memphis. The suspects identified as Travis Moole, Damian Bone, Darius Lloyd, Jacquees West, and Larry Lawrence. I'm not even going to say let's play a game of what race it is. Let's keep it moving. Um, we're involved in theft. Moole, Bone, and Lloyd were in the box truck that stopped before reaching the spike strips leading to the
So
inmate.
they stole the whole box truck.
Yeah, I think
That's
they
what
took.
I'm saying. Yeah, they had to be. They took the whole truck.
Yeah,
They
they
got
took the whole.
20,000
Yeah.
worth of inventory.
So damn, do they get them for like Grand Theft Auto or just?
Probably Grand Theft Auto and like probably like what maybe like the highest degree robbery.
Yeah, they getting the max. Well, chart the max chart. They're getting multiple charges now. I don't know what they're gonna get with their sentencing and all
Because it
that.
wasn't like an armed or a strong armed robbery.
Yeah, it says leading to the immediate arrest. The remaining suspects, West and Lawrence, were driving in a Nissan Altima and ran over the spike
Of
strip.
course they were. Of course they were.
So they basically put spikes out on the road, is what I'm envisioning, and then the truck they stole that ran over, and then Lawrence they ran over him.
I see the spikes.
I mean, to be honest, those things I think is you don't probably see them until you're right up on them, and or it's like, well, if you stop, you caught, you run through them, you know what I mean? What I don't know, maybe they're thinking it's gonna keep going. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. But you know, at the same time, you got the adrenaline going. You don't really you got to do it.
Still try to match the gas.
Yeah, exactly. They do that probably. Hell, we speed up. You know. Let's see. The suspects fled from the car and led officers on a foot chase before being located and taken into custody with the assistance of K9 units. Oh, you ain't not running them dogs. It's over. And air support. You're not running the helicopters. Just saying.
You're not ready. You're not getting away from the eye in the sky.
Yeah, you're not getting away from that. And we can say, based off of what we've seen from Set It Off, you know, you're not getting away from the helicopter. Dr. Dre on Set It Off said it best when he said he rubbed his hands like, man, helicopters. You're not. It's over. You might as well stop running. Considering previous Memphis heists have bagged as much as $800,000 worth of Nike goods, the last South Memphis robbery seems to be a failed operation as the police only recovered 12 Nike sweatshirts and a firearm from the man taken into custody. Well, he's getting the max, allegedly, and in my opinion. At the time, Nike has not commented on the reoccurring robberies at the Memphis facilities. So over the past year, there has been noticeable upstick in sneaker-related crime, with a recent report revealing that organized crime is responsible for stolen sneakers at every point in the supply chain. While Memphis has been a hotspot for such incidents, one of the largest strings in the sneaker history was uncovered earlier this year when the Los Angeles Police Department found $7 million worth of stolen Nike sneakers. So Nike, Nice Kicks will continue to update the story as it develops. So there's it in a nutshell. You know what I mean? I can't say that I'm not surprised to see the uptake in like robberies and stuff that's going on for sneakers, especially with like cost of living and inflation and everything that's going up. You know, and people still want their sneakers and everything too. So, I mean, that don't make it right at the end of the day if we're gonna keep it 100. Are you surprised at this at all, or what?
Nah.
Exactly. So we're going towards the end of the live. I'm going to touch on the chat a little bit. Let's talk a little bit of upcoming releases, and then we're going to wrap things up for tonight. Anything that y'all are anticipating, sound off in the comment section. Definitely smash the like button. Let me see what we got up on the rest of the comments, and then we're going to wrap a thing up and close things out. Let's see. Army says, I'm tired of the GR pairs getting resold, but limited hype stuff. I get it. Manu the Kick says, I'm looking forward to the Oreo 3s and the Fear 3s. Okay, appreciate that. Kwame says the Oreo threes are fire. Divine Photo says Oreo threes. I agree.
I've been looking at the fear. I've been looking at the fear fours.
You've been looking at the Fear
I'm gonna
Fours.
get those on, man.
Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. I'm with it. Let's see. Me, I'm kind of with. I like the Oreo threes.
I,
You don't like them?
nah.
Yeah.
I honestly, I take these craps over the Oreos and the fear threes.
I mean, valid. It's not a writer. You know, I can see that. Mandarin Kick says, heck yeah, finally something wavy before the end of the year. Divine Photo says, Satin Jordan 1 breads looking forward. I ain't with the satin materials on the Jordans, man. To each your own though. I'm not with
the black tails, honestly.
Let's see. Kwame says, I'd rock Air Force One highs top off white. High top off white. I just am a low guy, but I would have to see the high tops. Like I would have to see what they look like. Man with the Kick says those are tough but hard to get. I hear Divine. Man with the Kick says resellers and bots going to Pac-Man those satin Air Jordan 1s. Maybe because they do kind of do well on the resale market, but I don't really go crazy for them. Divine Photo says that YouTuber not tripping, getting a lot of disrespectful comments for speaking his mind about sneaker culture and trolling other YouTubers. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says you're in the city, so your chances of touching different though Divine Photos. Manny says, gotta go, my guy, and watching the UFC fight at my brother's crib. Peace to the chat. All right, man. We about to wrap things up here too, man. We just ran through the rest of this. Emery Black in the building says Sneaker Day was a complete joke, and I can't believe some people fell for that banana in the tailpipe. He says, other than that, the Royal Retro One suede joints, everything else, I'm going to be a dud. Okay, so there you have it. For me, really, playoff 8s, cherry 12s, those were on my radar. I'm still on the fence about the 11s, the DMPs, even though they've changed the name now, not officially the DMPs anymore. I'm still like on the fence about them because it is an 11 and it is black and white, but it's still, I got the Concords and it's not the like official like defining the moments pack like type of shoe type thing. So, to each your own. And what you say you got looking forward to for the end of the year before we wrap things up for the night?
I'm gonna try to go for these playoffs. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try to go for these J Balvins that's gonna drop on the 23rd. Just to see, where that's at. So yeah, playoffs. J Balvin's just a little, just off to, just a little off to the side one. Yeah, and probably. I'm still on the fence about the 12s. I don't know, maybe.
You're on the fence about the cherry 12s?
I'm more leaning more towards the wanna BMPs.
All right.
I'd rather have the flu games, honestly.
Yeah, but I mean these is good too, though.
Yeah, yeah, they are, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel you. It's preference. I ain't gonna give you a hard time, man. I respect it. Not
to say I'm not gonna go for them. I just say which my preference would be. Obviously, I'm gonna go for them. If I don't get them, I'm not gonna be mad. Let's just say that.
I feel you. The collection moving on up, like George and Weezy, man, starting to see growth, man, from where we started. And I remember conversations person we've had, and I told you when you stuck to it and look at it. You know what I mean?
There, man. Oh, yeah.
Literally, just it's patience, man. It ain't no. Think about it. You don't.
And I'm starting to learn and see the value in certain ones and every. I
remember when you didn't like threes at all.
And I was looking at the fears, the fear fours, the black cement threes today. I looked at the white cements, fire reds. I was looking at a couple of things today. So
I respect it. But we about to wrap things up for tonight. What else was you about to say?
Oh no, so just since everything's so dry right now, I was just trying to entertain and just start doing some brainstorming on if I want to catch anything.
Low key, this is probably the best time to be a sneakerhead if you want to go back. Like y'all know, these last 2 years I've been going back and grabbing things. It's low key these last couple years been one of the best/worst time to be a sneakerhead you know what I mean, or the best time to be a sneakerhead. Like you can do negotiating, people are bending left and right.
Yeah.
So it's actually a pretty good time now. 2020 and 2021, worst times to be a sneakerhead to date for me personally. Um, Actually, I'll say from 2020 to about mid 2022. Now everything's been back kind of like attainable, or at least if you really want it, you can get it type of thing. Back in the day, back from like 2020 to about late 2022, man, I think I may have bought like 2 shoes if I was lucky. But other than that, gonna wrap things up for the night. Kwame says, peace to Manny, says the 11th clean. I'm really waiting, really wanting the suede Royals though. Okay, respect it. But we've been on this joint for hour 35 minutes. Appreciate everybody for coming through, showing love. Definitely smash that like button. Really goes a long way. Appreciate y'all for coming through and kicking it with me and Dunks. We will be back Monday with another Music Monday. If y'all want to get in touch with us more or just be more active with us after this, sign up for that Sold Out Discord. It is free to sign up, and it is pinned at the top of the comment section, and it will be pinned at the top of this video. Other than that, we'll be back on Monday. My name is Jeremy Jones, and I make content about sneakers, occasional trial hauls, and of course, like I said, Music Monday will be back. And other than that, that's all I got for you guys for tonight. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Smash the like button, sub up, and I'm gonna let Dunks take us out.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. Fortunately, we didn't really see much of the Sneakers Day. So what can I say? Go out, create your own Sneakers Day, man. Go get that stuff that you weren't able to get. You know, grab some of that stuff that you really want, man. Like I said, I'm just checking out a couple things. So we'll just have to do what we gotta do. But yeah, besides that, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Stay safe, have fun, and hopefully everybody has a great day.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Told me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Over my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. For the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while.